Hello, friends. Myself, Dr. K. W. Pawar from Department of Botany, Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's R.B. Narayan Rao Borawke College, Sri Rampur, District Ahmednagar. Today, I am going to deliver the topic that is the fruits and vegetable technology. Fruits and vegetable technology. This topic is from the class TYBSc. There is the fifth paper in class TYBSc, that is the horticulture and floriculture. The topic is from horticulture, and specially there is the fruits and vegetable technology. Here there is the soil requirement. Especially today I am going to discuss on the soil requirement. There is the particular point, soil and climatic requirement. So here I am going to discuss on the particular soil requirement to the particular horticultural crops, especially the vegetable and the particular fruits. Friends, the India having the diverse climatic condition. So there is the availability of the particular fresh fruit and vegetable throughout the year, because the India having the such a diverse climatic condition, and that's why the fruits and vegetables, they are available in throughout the year. India rank second in the world for production of the particular fruits and the vegetables, or as far as vegetable and fruit production, India ranked the second number in the world after the particular China. Then is the soil and climatic requirement are the cheap natural factor. When we going to talking about the fruits and vegetable production technology, that time there is the particular important factor is that soil and the climatic requirement, or these are the particular soil are the natural factor on which the success or failure of the particular fruit growing is depend on the base on the particular soil, or second thing is that there is the climate. On that particular factor, these are the natural factors, and success of the fruit growing or the fruit grower is depend on the particular this natural factor. We only less amount we can modify this particular factor to incorporate some substances in the particular soil, but that is in the very little amount or the less amount. Knowledge of various soil and climatic condition is essential to the particular plant grower, or the horticulturist having the particular knowledge of the soil or climatic condition, because there are the some fruits or some vegetable plant that require the specific soil condition, or the what we call it as the climatic specific soil conditions and specific climatic condition. That's why this particular knowledge of the particular soil and climatic condition is essential. Soil covers the particular factor such as the moisture supply, then the structure of the soil, then texture of the soil, and there is the chemical composition of the soil, and what we call it as the temperature of the particular soil. So these factors, they are the particular physically and the chemically, both these factors that are responsible for the particular growth of the fruits and vegetable, or what we called it as the specific growth of the fruits and vegetable. First of all, there is the soil. What is soil? One can define the soil as a superficial earth crust. Soil is nothing but the superficial earth crust. What we call it as the superficial earth crust, which function as the storehouse of the storehouse of water and nutrient. Okay, so this is the soil, and that is the particular it is nothing but the particular superficial earth crust, and it function as the storehouse of the particular water and the nutrient, and at the same time it providing the physical support to the particular plant. Okay, so this is the very important thing, is that there is the particular soil is the nothing but earth crust and function as the particular storehouse of water and nutrient, and not only it is the storehouse of the water and nutrient, but provide the physical support to the plant body. Typical soil is the heterogeneous mixture. Soil is nothing but the heterogeneous mixture. Soil is nothing but the heterogeneous mixture of the particular different components. Like suppose I tell you the soil is the again heterogeneous mixture of the different components like the minerals, living organism and water and air. Suppose minerals, living organism, water and particular air. So what we call it is the particular heterogeneous mixture. So heterogeneous mixture of the mineral, living organism, water, air, etc. This is the particular soil made up from the heterogeneous mixture. Then plant grower, or what we call in simple, there is the horticulturist, should know about the particular soil. About the soil means what? There is the particular what are the structure of soil? What is the structure of soil? What is the drainage capacity of the soil? Or in short, what we call it as the physical and the chemical properties of the particular soil. We shall see one by one. There is the, first of all, there is the physical properties of soil. Means there is the one can know the properties of soil. First of all, there is the physical properties. In physical property, the first property, that is the soil structure. So this particular soil structure, again, it should be uniform. It should be uniform, then favorable. It should be uniform and favorable, favorable for penetration of water or water penetration, then it should be particular favorable for the particular soil aeration, and lastly there is the drainage. So this one is the first physical property. It should be uniform. Soil should be uniform and favorable for water penetration. Likewise, there is the particular soil aeration and there is the drainage. Then what we call it may vary in the different layer. Or soil may vary different layers. There is the different layer in soil, or it varies into particular different layers. So when there is the examination of the soil, or one can examine the soil, there should be a big pits is taken to observe the particular different layers of the soil. So the pit help to observe the layers of soil and we can examine the particular soil. So it may vary the particular different layer. Then second property is that there is the soil aeration and drainage. Soil aeration and drainage. Second property is there is the soil aeration and the drainage. Then soil aeration, what it provide? It provide the particular good aeration. It provide the particular good aeration and drainage. Means soil should be provide good aeration and the particular drainage. It is necessary. Another thing is that in case of the soil aeration and drainage, it is necessary growth of aerobic organism and there is the particular aerobic organism is for what? It is necessary for the growth of aerobic organism in the sense, or what purpose? There is the aerobic organism promote the metabolic activity in the particular soil. So it is necessary to the growth of the particular aerobic organism. Then there is the particular third property, that is the water table. Third property is that water table. Third physical property of soil, that is the water table. Water table means what? Water table means what? There is the availability of the particular water at the certain depth of the soil, and what we call it as the particular water table. availability of water, availability of water at certain depth of soil. One can define the particular water table. What is that? Availability of the water at certain depth of the soil. Certain depth means what? That particular depth is again the specified one. Certain depth of the particular soil, what we call it as the water table. Then if there is the particular high water in the soil, if there is the high water in soil, then there is the water logging takes place in that particular soil. Then what is the effect of the particular water logging? Suppose more amount of water in the soil, then there is the water logging happen, and ultimately it rotting the particular roots, rotting of root. Suppose we can tell it that the rotting of the particular root or rotting of root. If there is the ultimately rotting of root takes place, then there is the particular, it adversely affect on the yield of the fruits and the vegetable. So the water table plays the very important role. The how much is the water table? The particular 2 meter below the soil, 2 meter below the soil throughout the year. Means it should be 2 meter below the soil, and this water table is of the particular throughout the year. This 2 meter below the soil throughout the year, then there is the particular specific growth of the plant will happen. So the water table plays the important role. There is the particular aeration to the soil again. Water table plays in the role of the aeration in the soil again, or if there is the water logging is there, then it adversely affect on the aeration, or what we call it as the poor aeration. Okay. Then next property is that there is the soil depth. Fourth property, soil depth. Soil depth is there. Extreme conditions of soil, like very heavy, or what we call the heavy soil, what we call clay, and very light soil, and very light, what we called highly sandy, Suppose here heavy soil, that is the clay soil, and light soil or very light soil, what we called it as the particular sandy soil. With it account with it account for at least half the action exchange capacity of soil. Action exchange capacity of soil. What we called the soil depth? At least the half action exchange capacity of soil. Half exchange capacity of soil. Extreme condition of soils like the very heavy or what we called clay soil, and very light soil or what we call it as the sandy soil. With it account for at least half action exchange capacity of the soil. Means there is the particular, again the moderate depth of the soil is considered here, because it having the, or it should be the half exchange capacity to the particular soil. Next property, that is the soil texture. Next, the property number 5, soil texture. Okay, the structure and texture. Structure is a different one and texture is the different one. The medium soil texture should be medium or what we call the medium soil texture is required for the particular growth of the fruits and the vegetable. So texture should be the particular medium one. Then next property, there is the soil temperature. Soil temperature. So there is the soil temperature is a specific one. Above the specific temperature, again it is not useful for the particular crops, especially for the fruits and vegetables. Below this, again it is not useful. So it is the specific temperature is required as far as soil is to be concerned. Then there is the temperature essential for 26 to the 32 degrees Celsius. Temperature of soil essential is that 26 to the particular 32 degrees Celsius. Nitrification, if such a type of temperature is not there, nitrification would be not start at 40 degrees Celsius temperature. Okay, so the particular, if there is the temperature exceed than the 32 degrees Celsius, here there is the plus minus 1 degree Celsius is again the acceptable one, but temperature goes on the 40 degrees Celsius. Temperature, if the temperature goes on the 40 degrees Celsius, then the nitrification would not start in the particular soil. As we know that there is the nitrification is essential for the growth of the particular crop plants. So there is the 26 to 30 degrees Celsius temperature is essential. Then These are all above the particular physical factor. Here what we see, there is a soil structure, soil aeration, then water table, soil depth, soil structure and soil temperature. Then there is the particular second part is that chemical properties of soil. So likewise physical property, one should know the chemical property also. The first property is that soil temperature. Again soil temperature, first chemical property. In case of physical property, we have seen also the soil temperature. Here in chemical property, there is the there is the soil temperature is not there. Soil fertility, soil temperature goes in the particular physical property. Now we had seen the soil temperature. Here in case of the chemical properties, the first chemical property is that there is the soil fertility. There is the moderate fertility is required. Moderate fertility is required with high humus. Moderate fertility with high humus is required. Then the moderate fertility, where there is the particular micro elements and the macro elements. So this fertility is again important as per as the micro elements, NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus and the particular then calcium. So if there is the balance of the particular macro and the micro nutrients, then it will increases the fertility of the soil. So moderate fertility with high humus, there is the requirement of the moderate fertility in high humus. In I think in one case there is in Punjab, there is the particular orange get suffered from the micronutrient, that is the particular zinc. So here there is the requirement of the moderate fertility. Then the loam and sandy loam soil is not suitable. Loam and sandy loam soil is not suitable as far as the fertility is to be concerned. Then there is the next property, chemical property, that is the soil reaction. Soil reaction plays the important role. When we going to study the particular soil reaction, there should be the particular analysis of soil will carry out, or there is the necessity to analysis of the particular soil. Then pH, in case of soil reaction, the pH plays the very important role or crucial role as far as the soil reaction is to be concerned. This pH range from the 6 to 8 is again the particular moderate pH, or this is the required pH. In this particular pH 6 to 8, the maximum fruit and vegetable crops get responding, or then more acidic or more alkaline pH should be avoided. More acidic or more alkaline pH should be avoided. pH at the range 8.7. Suppose there is the soil and that particular soil having the pH at the range 8.7, again it is a critical high pH, and it adversely affect on the particular growth of the plant. So in soil reaction, this particular pH plays the important role. Then last property, that is the particular soil salinity. Soil salinity, saline soil, or what we call it as the salinity of the particular soil. Information of the salt. When there is the growing of the fruits and vegetable, one can know the information of the particular salt tolerance species or salt sensitive species is very necessary. Which species is a salt tolerance one, which species is the moderate salt tolerance one, and which species of plant is the sensitive to the particular salt. This is the very necessary information, because when the salinity plays the again important role, and this is one of the chemical property of the soil. Suppose there is the salt tolerant For example, there are the again medium tolerant and sensitive to the particular salt. These are the again three categories. There is the one salt tolerant, then medium tolerant, or what we call it as the moderate tolerant, and the third thing is that the sensitive to the particular salt. Here we can take the example from the fruit and vegetable category. Suppose we are going to concern on salt tolerant. There is the particular guava and sapota. We take some example only. In case of the fruit, the guava and sapota. In case of the vegetable, potato, sweet potato, or in case of again the particular fruit also, there is the fig is again the example. This particular crop having the salt tolerant potential. So where there is the salt tolerant, where there is salinity in the soil, then high salinity in soil, then that time we try to this particular crop. Then moderate tolerant, there is the in case of fruit, there is the example of pomegranate, then grapes, or sometimes there is the example of the lemon. In case of the particular vegetable side, there is the brinjal, garlic, radish, etc. These are the example of the moderate or medium tolerant. Then sensitive to salt, there is the orange like crop, orange like fruit, strawberry like crop. They are the particular sensitive to the particular salt or salt sensitive. And then cabbage, cauliflower and palak like vegetable, they are also the sensitive to the particular salt. So this salinity, soil salinity plays the important role, and one should know the salinity and information of the plant's crop or plant or crop as per as the salinity is to be concerned. So this is all about the particular properties of soil, or what is the soil requirement when there is the vegetable and food production technology is there. Okay, we will talk on the climatic requirement in next video. Thank you.